Well, when the grand jury in Ferguson decided not to indict Officer Wilson in November, Reverend Al Sharpton called it a blow to justice and told people to wait and see what the DOJ would do here. The White House has said that Sharpton is its liaison for events in Ferguson, so we reached out to his office today for reaction to this report about the Justice Department probe being over. Sharpton has not responded so far. We are told that he is on his way to England, where Oxford University has invited him to make the case that America is institutionally racist. On the other side of that debate, David Webb, a Sirius XM Patriot host, Fox News contributor, and co-founder of Tea Party 365. I spoke with him earlier about news that Sharpton wanted to sidestep the showdown. Your thoughts now on the fact that we're now learning Al Sharpton, after agreeing to participate in this debate in Oxford, your name pops up and suddenly, oh, he's too busy, he just wants to speak on his own.
Well, for the ones, Al Sharpton would have to face in a parliamentary-style debate questions in opposition, Megan. He would have to answer not just the points he puts out in the narrative, but he would have to face facts. He can't do that. He has to push his message out. If he goes to Oxford and he gets to speak and does whatever he wants, he tells his story and he walks away. Even
on his show, he asks the questions. He doesn't answer them. No one ever makes Al Sharpton hold himself accountable.
There's no rebuttal. And the reason I accepted this debate, and it's a 3-on-3 debate, was when I looked at the people that were proposing that America was institutionally racist, and I saw Sharpton, I said, hold it. This is the president's go-to man on race, his right hand, this liaison in Ferguson. Right. This is Bill de Blasio's right-hand man, literally sitting to his right here in New York City and representing around the country these, quote, black community, which is not a monolithic community. And I'm going there to defend, frankly, America, who has done an amazing job in advancing issues of race relations. The institutionally racist matters. Institution is apartheid. Institution is slavery. There is no institutional racism in America. But what we've got...
Why don't you ask the folks in England do they ever have a black prime minister?
It's a good question.
Why don't you ask them that, right?
And why don't you
ask them about this survey from the 2013 British Social Attitude Survey that says nearly a third of people in Britain admitted being racist. That's the number that admits it. Why are they so focused, as an aside, I must ask, on racism in America?
You know, it's the debate that goes on, as they explained to me, as President Lisa Whedon explained about, you know, the Eric Garner case.
It's because of Ferguson and the fires that have been stoked by Sharpton and others.
Exactly, and this is what happens. You have someone that makes his living off race, makes his living off a false cry and a charge of racism.
But when is he ever held to account? So he was going to go there and debate, and then suddenly David Webb's name shows up, and now he just wants to go and do a speech. Now, maybe he wants to do his show, maybe timing changed, I don't know, but it's awfully suspicious because we never hear him pressed one-on-one by somebody who knows, somebody who's lived this experience like yourself, on whether those claims that he's been making hold up.
Well, you nailed it. He would, one, have to deal with me and Charlie Wolf and Joe Hicks, who would be the oppositionist proposition. On the other side of that, Al Sharpton has never been countered in a formal setting where there is media. He can't face that. He is the real coward. Eric Holder said we're a nation of cowards when it comes to race. The real cowards are those that cast aspersions, literally live this race and poverty pimp lifestyle that they live at the expense of a community, and they're not challenged on it. Al Sharpton's the coward, and frankly, this administration should stand up and disavow someone like that.
David, it would have been an interesting debate. We'll watch tomorrow. Enjoy England.
We'll see. I'm off to Oxford.
Okay, good luck. You can ask him about this survey.
I'm wearing my Oxford jacket.
They can mind their own business.